Greetings. Happy summer solstice to you. I am wearing my traditional solstice garland of daisies. So, welcome to another one of my Take 10 with Christine series where we sketch for just 10 minutes. This is for community and support and accountability to keep you sketching on a regular practice. And so, today we are going to tackle this really cool structure. Tell me in the chat box if you know what this thing is. Let me see if I can get it here, and let's get closer. Oh no, I don't know where my Zoom is. Woohoo! Let's see where that Zoom thing is. I've been teaching too many things here today, and it's probably buried here under one of these pillows or pieces of paper somewhere. Woo! Let's see. That's going to just have to be good enough, okay? Although I could get it a little closer. I don't think I can. So let's just get started. Okay. So we are going to just do that. And let's see. No, we're going to get started here. There we go. Okay. And are we in place? Okay. Great. So can anybody tell me what this weird thing is here? What are we drawing today? I found this in Jamaica, but it grows all over the tropics. And I'm going to use this little piece of kneaded eraser, which is really cool, to sort of make it so it's going to be in the right position for me, because I would love to have us draw it so that you can see the seed. Yeah, there we go. So this is called coral bean. Coral bean, let me see. I want to make sure you guys can see this. Because the coral is, some species of coral are red, and these are actually toxic. So yeah, so you can follow along with me, or you can draw your own thing, and we're going to stick to exactly 10 minutes. So how does that sound? So the idea is not to necessarily finish a drawing. It's just to enjoy the drawing process. And so, yeah, let's get started. I'm going to make this bigger so I can see it there. There we go. And let's get started. Okay, you can use whatever you want. I've got some, there's some ants crawling around on the piece of paper. Okay, cool. There we go. So I am going to just get started here. I just want to make sure my whole drawing is here, because I tend to go off the page if you're watching on mobile, and I notice most people are watching on mobile. So yeah, you can just use whatever materials you want. I am just making mine a lot bigger so that you can see it, and I can get in the details. Okay. And I'm looking at it from a little bit different perspective. So you just draw whatever you see. So it's got this wavy base. It's kind of cool. And then it's got this stem. And I don't do much erasing when I'm out in the field drawing. So you won't see me really erasing anything. Plants are super cool because you don't have to be exact. Plants have so many different shapes. Now the inside of the bean edge. Oh yeah, it kind of goes like that. Yeah, and then there's the bean, and we could draw that right there. It's kind of about where it is. And then there's this other structure in here that the beans are actually attached to. Now, I'm not sure if this is in the bean family, the Leguminaceae, or not. But anyway, there's another structure here. So anyway, there's a lot of cool patterns. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see those. And I'm just going to jump in. You could keep using whatever you have. I love charcoal pencils because they're super fast and easy to shade, like my previous things we've done. And you could always go into the playlist here on YouTube, especially, and find the rest of those. So yeah. So anyway, so we're going to add some just shadowing, and we'll add a cast shadow. And again, the idea isn't to try to complete a total finished product in 10 minutes. The idea is to just really prove to yourself that you can get a lot done in 10 minutes, and you can have a nice right-brained activity, right? And I'm actually wearing this bracelet is from that bean, and it's quite toxic. So you don't want to eat it, but you can wear it as a bracelet. So I'm just going to get some values in here first, just real quick, because I can then shade them. And so, yeah, hope you're following along. We are drawing the coral bean. This is found throughout of the tropics, Central America, and some of the West Indies. And I think it can even be found in Florida. So anyway, yeah. Oh, and then, so then this goes, where does this go here? Oh, yeah, actually, this kind of goes up here like that. There we go. And then it's darkly shaded. So you want to really try to have areas that are shaded differently, values that are different. Yeah, because there's this brown structure that's in the center that's separate and on top of this shadowed section. So we have 5 minutes left. And you're welcome to keep working on yours as long as you want. Then I'm just going to start adding some shadowing. And again, it's really easy to, have these charcoal pencils. And if you plan on following along with me the rest of the summer, this is going to be a summer series I'm going to try to do as often as possible. You might want to get a charcoal pencil and one of these blending stomps, or you could just use a Q-tip or something. And once I get a little charcoal on here, I can just add a little patterning here onto that part that the seeds sit inside. All the seeds are missing except this one. And if you wanted, you could even add some red to the seed for fun. But I like to just go kind of quick here. Let's see. Now we got 4 minutes. I do want to put a little bit of a cast shadow. And there's some strange cast shadows because I got lights coming from both directions. So I'm just going to pretend I got one shadow coming from the upper left, as is common. There's my little sun. In scientific illustration, and I am an official professional scientific illustrator, but I love teaching my students just really quick, easy methods of actually just drawing in the field. So I'm just doing a cast shadow on this right side that would be cast. Okay. So you just want to start getting a few values in. And yeah, this little seed has a little dark edge right there. Okay, how are we looking here? Okay. And then I noticed there's some cool patterning inside the stem. I mean, inside the seed pod, there's like these. So it's amazing what you notice when you draw. And that's why I love to draw. And there's some patterning where each of these seeds, there were pairs of seeds, and they would have been kind of right here in pairs. All of them have fallen out because when I put it in my luggage, probably, they all fell out except this one. But anyway, yeah, I have this whole bracelet that's made from those seeds. So now we still have 3 minutes left. And so I'm just going to strengthen my shadows and actually add a little bit more shadow here. And I think I'll strengthen this area here so that my shadow is sort of separate. That value, wherever you have two things touching, it helps to have them different values. Okay. So sometimes it's really freeing to draw something that's kind of strange and maybe even a little bit ugly like this, because then you don't feel as intimidated, especially if you're just starting to sketch. Uh, that, drawing something sort of ugly like a dead leaf or just a seed pod like this or a bone that can really help to alleviate some of your nervousness about drawing. It's not like you're drawing something really pretty. I like to use this eraser here, which is also something kind of fun, which you can kind of just use to add some highlights. Like, maybe I could add some highlights here. This eraser is almost like drawing. So you just draw in and it lifts out. I'm dying to add some red to this. Dying to add this red seed with my little Sharpie just to finish it off. So if you're watching and you enjoy this, make sure to subscribe so that you can be notified next time I go live. And yeah. So see, again, if we only have a few minutes, we don't necessarily add every shadow we want and every highlight, but we've spent a few minutes, just me time, being in the moment, away from the news, away from the concerns of the day. And I'd like to invite you to kind of think about how you feel after you draw a few minutes. And of course, you're welcome to keep drawing. You could always take a screenshot of this little seed pod, the coral bean, and keep working on your drawing. I'd love to know how it goes. Oh, there's our timer. There's our timer. Great. So thanks so much for joining me. Where are we here? Great. So happy summer solstice. I hope you enjoyed this quick 10 minutes of drawing this coral bean, and I hope you keep working on yours. And yeah, it's super freeing to draw something that's kind of weird and ugly. And then you don't feel like you have to make it beautiful like if it was a puppy dog or something. So happy summer solstice. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful rest of your weekend. And I'll see you right next time. Be sure to subscribe so you're notified next time I go live. I'm going to try to do this a few times a week throughout the summer to inspire you to just spend 10 minutes getting into your creative right brain. Okay, take care. Bye.